Coleman's Small Business Banker Weekly Radio Show with your host Bob Coleman is brought to you by GovGex.com, the online exchange for sellers of SBA and USDA loans, and PCFS 2000, the leading financial technology services vendor providing software solutions to both the SBA lending and credit union industries.
We're talking with David Foster, president of BVR Resources. He runs a publishing company for business appraisers specifically, and these appraisers focus on small business. David, you're also an entrepreneur. You have acquired your own business. Tell me what's going on in January 2010 in terms of valuations for small business.
Our work confirms what you can read in the popular press, though at a much more specific level. And I would say we also eliminate the sort of fibbing factor because we're actually looking at financial statements. And you can use whatever metric you want, and it's obviously industry specific, but our data show that the multiples have, on average across all levels, probably dropped in the 45% range over the last 12 months.
Do you feel we're at the trough, or is there more pain involved for these entrepreneurs who want to sell the business? And what we really want to know is the bankers, we're financing the acquisition, but how much more value do we expect to lose over the next 12 to 24 months of those transactions?
I would say there are small business owners who are as yet psychologically unprepared to sell, and therefore that's not going to be good value. But I would say to bankers who are looking at small business financing, we've hit the trough. You've got to be selective about you can't go chasing high-priced deals, but the realistic sellers who used to think maybe they were going to get 1.5 times revenues are now understanding that 0.7 times revenues, for example, might, for their business, which is 50% discount, might be a reasonable thing to do. So I would say now is an extraordinarily strong time to be investing in the entrepreneurial part of the economy.
Great. David Foster from Portland, Oregon, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
GovGex is the online platform banks are using to seamlessly sell their small business loans and buyers rely on to source loans for sale. We've more than 300 banks who turn to GovGex to more profitably access secondary markets, and right now we're investing heavily into enhancing GovGex.
PCFS 2000 is a firm that's very dedicated to this industry, both including the packaging, origination, and underwriting of SBA loans, as well as another platform to address the back office elements of SBA, which would include the accounting, reporting, and servicing of their SBA loan portfolio.